Welcome to Exalt Ministries. Today we're going to look at Define Me by Jonny Diaz. I have this song in the key of D. The song's also going to be written with in 4/4, and it's also going to be using a half measure strum pattern instead of a full measure. But we're going to be speeding up the song a little bit, so it's going to sound a little different. Because instead of the song being in a normal higher key of D, I'm actually going to do it in a lower key of D and actually play a little more aggressively, which I kind of like the feel to it. It kind of gives it a more aggressive approach to the song, which actually is it's a song of proclamation. So I like the aggressive feel of it to the proclamation of the song. Anyways, we're gonna be doing a D2, an A2, an E, and an F sharp minor, as well as a B minor for this song. We'll get to those chords in a second. Actually, let's get to those chords right now, and then we can talk about the strum pattern and everything else later. Alright, so let's take a look at the chords for Define Me. We're going to be doing this in key of D, so I'm going to use an D2, an A2, get it centered, an E, and F sharp minor. And then for the bridge and the pre-chorus, they add in a B minor. Okay, so let's take a look at the D2. D2 is going to be a mute, mute, open, 2, 3, open. Remember to mute both top strings, so you get your dominant D note. Go to an A2, mute top string. So you're going to have a mute, open, 2, 2, open, open. And then you're going to go to an E, normal E, nothing special. You have an open, 2, 2, 1, open, open. And that's the first part of the song. Then you go to an F sharp minor. F sharp minor is going to be a mute, 4, 4, 2, open, open. Now, if you end up wanting to use a capo with these to get a higher key out of this, just remember that all chord positions are relative to the capo, or in this case would be the nut. So if you move your capo to 2, your F is going to be down in these two spots instead of up in here. Okay. Now for the B minor is going to be a mute, 2, open, 2, 3, open. If you notice, the B minor and the D2 are not a whole lot different. Alright, and that's going to be the 5 chords that you're going to be using for this, because you have D2, A, A2, E, F sharp minor, and your B minor. And that's going to be it for this song. So let's take some time, get your muscle memory in them. We're going to look at the strum pattern and how the song's put together next. Alright, so now that we got our chords down, you have your D2, A2. You can also do an A sus2 in this case, but I kind of like the lower A2 in this, and then the E, and your F sharp minor, and then your B minor. Alright. You're only going to be using the B minor for the pre-chorus and the bridge. So to start off with this, we're going to start looking at our strum pattern. Strum pattern is going to be right up here. We're doing a half measure strum pattern. So your strum pattern is going to be 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and. So you have 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and it's just going to repeat. So you're going to skip your 3. Because the song goes a little fast, that actual half measure strum pattern, it's going to be split up between 2 chords on your first, I should say section, or your first strumming. What I mean by that is you're going to take the half measure strum pattern and you're going to double it, but you're going to have your D and your A are going to take up 1/2 of that, and then your E is going to take up the other half of it. So your D and your A are going to be kind of squished together, and I'll show you here in a minute. Because normally when you would do, you go. That would be like if you use 1 chord 4 measure of the strum pattern, but the D and the A is going to take up 1/2 and 1/2. Like that. So to go, it's going to sound like this for your intro. It's going to go D, A, E. So you have D, A, E, D, A, E. And so you just kind of practice that. If you have to do it, where it's muted, so you get your strum pattern right. But that is going to be how your first part's going to sound. It's going to go, if you can just do. If you need to work on your timing, you can do it that way. Just do down strums for now so you can get the chords and get your chord progression, muscle memory a little toned up. But once you get ready. Now remember, I'm playing a little bit more aggressive. The song itself is going to be a little more softer. Like I say, I like the aggressive feeling of it. So the first verse, we're going to go right into it. Your first verse is that D, A, E, and it's going to be repeat that 3 times. So you're going to have your first part, it's going to be, doesn't use a pitchfork, doesn't have a tail, he comes disguised as herein lies. So that's the 3. So like I said, it's a little quicker, but I like it. So you have, doesn't use a pitchfork, doesn't have a tail, he comes disguised as herein lies. And then the F sharp minor to E is going to be your closing for that repetitive section. So you get F sharp minor to remind you when you failed E. Now if you just remember that D, A, E 3 times and end with F sharp minor E, that pretty much does it for like the entire verses, and almost the chorus uses almost the same progressions too. So you're going to do that that stanza twice, or that set of chords twice. So if we do it, we're going to have, he doesn't use a pitchfork, doesn't have a tail, comes disguised as herein lies to remind you when you fail. Doesn't wear a red suit, and he doesn't smell like smoke. He sneaks around till he finds you down, and that's where he makes his home. Alright, so we did that twice. Now we're going to the pre-chorus. We're going to be bringing that B minor into it. So you're going to do B minor. But when he comes for you to the E, all you gotta do. Alright, so that B minor to the E for your pre-chorus. So he comes for you, all you gotta do. Alright, now for the chorus, your progression of the chorus is going to be D, A, F sharp minor, E. So it's going to be pretty close to the verses. The F sharp minor, E, you just won't be doing like the E on the end of the D and the A. They'll take up their own measures apiece. So you're going to have, just take a look at the devil right square in the eye. Tell him I believed you for the very last time. So you have D, A, F sharp minor, E. And then keep on going. Devil, I know you've been lying to me. You do not defy me, 'cause all your power's been swept away. Your thoughts are as empty as Jesus' grave. So devil, go get behind me. You do not defy me. And then your interlude is going to be the D, A, E twice over. So I'm going to come out of the first verse, go into the pre-chorus and the chorus and the interlude, so you kind of see everything blends together. So we got the, that's where he makes his home. When he comes for you, all you gotta do is take a look at the devil right square in the eye. Tell him I believe you for the very last time. Devil, I know you've been lying to me. You do not defy me, 'cause all your power's been swept away. Your thoughts are as empty as Jesus' grave. So devil, go get behind me. You do not defy me. And then right into the second verse is going to be the exact same chord progression as the first verse. So we can go right into it. He knows the ways were different, and we're tempted to choose a side. Takes the beauty in our diversity, and he'll use it to divide. He'll just tongue twister. He'll split us over doctrine or the color of our skin. When he when we fight with fear, I'm going down to the bottom here, I'm getting harder to see. And when we fight with fear and hate, he's the only one who wins. Now your chorus, words are going to change, but your chords are not going to change. So your words are going to be, when he comes your way, just put him in his place. Just take a look said thoughts instead of threads. That's my bad. Either way, thoughts too. So when we go from on this last part of the chorus, they go that you have to find me no. Your no is going to be an A, and then it goes F sharp minor, E. So you see, you do not define me, no. I would recommend doing about 2 measures for the E that will kind of put you in the spot. Now bridge is going to be B minor to F sharp minor. So bridge is going to be one name above all names. So you have B minor to F sharp minor, then A to E, and it's going to repeat those 4 chords 1, 2, 3, 4 times, or play them 4 times. So you have the B minor, one name above all names, defines who I am, allows me to say that I've got the victory over the enemy. One God above all gods, knows who I am, gives me what I got, and I've got authority to make the devil flee. So look that devil square in the eye. Now, this last chorus, they do change one thing where they do give like just an instrumental. They just kind of omit the lyrics for part of it. And that's going to be where it goes, look that devil square in the eye, saying, devil, I'm so tired of your lies. And then they go D to A, and you're going to play it like you're playing any other part of the chorus. No, you do not define me. And instead of going from F sharp minor to E, they go F sharp minor to A on that one line. There's a chord sheet attached to this. It's one that I made, so it corresponds great. All your chords should be almost in the exact spots that you're going to need to be playing them, so that should work out great. Anyways, with the chorus, it just kind of keeps going down the same chord progression and everything. The ending is just going to be the same as your interlude and your intro. You do the D, A, E 3 times. You can end on the A, you can end on the D. I like actually to end on the D and the A, and I'll show you real quick. That's kind of how I like to do it. The D to the A. Because the D just kind of has a weird tone to ending it. Anyways, I'm just going to wrap that up right there. That's how to play Define Me by Jonny Diaz. It's going to sound a little different than the song. If you like the way that the original song is done, you can easily incorporate the strumming pattern and everything into that song, or you can find a new strum pattern if you want. I got plenty of them. I got over 20-some different strum patterns you can take a pick from. Most of them are all in 4/4, so they'll work. Other than that, my name is Wyatt. Thanks for joining me in Exalted Ministries, and you guys have a blessed day.